see the whole screen? Can everyone see my whole screen? Okay, great. Robin says, yeah, I can see that. Okay, great. Let's get started. Okay, great. So this is the masterclass, how you can stop the self-sabotage. So let's start with this. I want you to answer this question for me. What do you think is the first and biggest reason most people, especially coaches, don't get what they want? What do you think will be the main reason that they don't get or they don't achieve what they want? What is the reason behind that? What do you think? Write it in the chat and also write it in the Facebook for me if you are not joining our Zoom. Doubt, disbelief, exactly. Fear, yes, exactly. Yeah, I love that. However, the main reason, fear and disbelief can be also the reasons, but the biggest reason that they don't get what they want is because they are not clear, because of lack of clarity. And in other words, means that because they don't know what they really want. So you're going to start something without even knowing what you really want. That is the number reason that most of people get feel stuck, and they don't really get the result they want because they don't really know exactly what they want. So what I want you to do is that, for example, maybe you are in the phase of building your coaching business or growing your coaching business. I want you to give me 2-3 reasons why you want to build your business, or what do you want? What is your goal? What do you really want when it comes to business? Let's be specific. You are coaches. You want to, everyone who comes in this masterclass, I know they have this a passion, purpose inside that they want to build a coaching business. They want to start their own. So what do you want? What is the reason? The reason is after this. But now I want to answer me in the chat or in the Facebook that what do you really want? What do you really want in your life and in your business? Okay, write it in the chat or in the Facebook. I'm going to check it out. To make, please, everyone can, if everyone can unmute, mute yourself, because we need to, I need to, anyone can mute. Okay, let me mute everyone. Okay, cool. Because we need to continue, so it is good to make a 6-figure business and help others. Exactly, more freedom. Exactly, I want to be capable to stop limiting, elevate people to health where all can feel accountable to themselves versus holding themselves accountable. Yeah, love that. Great. So if you want to reach any goal, if you want to achieve success in your life, the first thing you need to be aware of is that what you really want. It happened like when I started my coaching business, I thought I already know why I'm doing it. However, I was wrong. I thought I want to make a lot of money. I want to live in a villa. I want to have the best, a lot of money. So I can travel. But when I dig deeper into that, okay, why, or what I really want, that make me fulfill is that to find a mission in my life that I can continue for a long term, to find a mission, to find a goal that makes me happy. It's not about just the money, but also make me fulfilled inside. So when I wake up every day, I want to feel energized. I want to feel inspired. I want to feel when I read any of my clients or any woman that they have changed, they have got any kind of result, they have increased their confidence. That gives me so much inner fulfillment that I cannot get it even just by counting the money. Just those letters, sending a message, those give me a lot of fulfillment. And that was the reason that I really wanted to impact lives. I wanted to be, first of all, to share my voice and also become a voice for so many other women who are just on the edge, just on the edge. They need someone to inspire them. They need someone to tell them, yes, you can do that. If I can do that, you can do that as well. And that became my mission, and that's something I wanted to do. So what I want you to do is that write 2 lists of the things. What do you really want? What do you really want in your life? It can be emotionally, financially, how you feel mentally, what kind of person you want to become. That's the most important thing. The Mariam you see today, it's not the same Mariam 3 years ago. You know, like when I look at in the mirror, when I look at myself, I say, oh my God, how much I love myself just because of the decision I made 3 years ago to go for the change. That time I was just stuttering. I couldn't even talk straightforward, look at someone's eye and just say, yeah, I want this. And that was the reason that made my purpose, made my mission. Okay, let's go to the next one. So the first reason, as I told you, is that to be clear and to know what they want. And when you have clarity, what happens when you have clarity? You gain power, and the power give you the ability to do and act. So the first step, if you're feeling overwhelmed today and you're not procrastinating, it's because you don't have clarity. And when your mind is clear about what do you really want, it gives you a power, inner power that makes you to just go ahead and do the things that serve you and take action on that. And I tell you, the essence of any winning in your business game is a choice. You have always a choice that either hold you back, staying in the same place you have been, or take you to go to the next level. You have always a choice. So if you today think, oh, I don't have any choice, I cannot go move forward, that is wrong. You have always a choice. If you want to win, you need to take action. And what is that action you need to take? What is that small step? So I want you to write 3 things. 3 things, as I told you, like what are those 3 things you think, you feel that you can take action on that? Start with your what you really want. What you really want in your life, in your business. Why even starting a business? Okay, what do you really want? So this is the reason number 1. So awareness is very important. And if we want to know about, if we want to go move forward in our coaching business, we first should be aware what are our subconscious old patterns or beliefs that hold us back. You know, like I will be honest with you, like even now, like after 3 years, there was few months ago, I was feeling I get a lot of clients and I'm honored that I'm helping them, but I was stuck for a few months. I was stuck in some revenue, you know. I was stuck in some just revenue. And I was thinking, oh my God, what is it inside? Like I was feeling there is something, some voice that telling me that, oh, I don't deserve to even go. Can I even do that? Can I even go and make to 40,000 to 50,000? Then I felt I understood that, oh my God, this is the that limiting beliefs I have. That's a voice from my subconscious patterns that make me unworthy, to feel unworthy. And I should become aware of that. Because there was a voice telling me, okay, Mariam, oh, that's a lot of money. Can you do that? I don't think you're worthy. I don't think you deserve that much, you know? And that was that time that when I talked to my mentor, even me at this age, I talked to my mentor, I felt like there is something like make me stuck, like a stuck. I want to go move forward, but there is something like a wall stopping there. And then I noticed that this is also my subconscious pattern. And I tell you, every stage of your business, when you go, you still have these patterns. So stage one, you still have some beliefs that you're not aware of that, and you move forward, you face them, and you grow. And then the stage two, again, you go and get awareness about the next patterns you have. So this is all life journey and the beliefs you have had. That when you get awareness about that, then you start working on that. So awareness is really important to be able to move forward. And that's what we are going to do today. So there are some examples that maybe you have been thinking, you have been telling yourself in your subconscious mind, or there is a voice telling you that even hold you back for so many months. Maybe for me, especially for me, it has been these voices, oh, I'm not good enough. When I was starting out, I was thinking, oh, I'm not good enough. I can't become rich just by growing my business. There are already thousands of coaches doing the same thing. How am I going to make it? I literally was something telling me, like I was doing it, but deep inside in my voice, I was thinking like, oh my God, there are already so many competitors, so many coaches. How can I do that? How can I stand out like in the market? And also like for so many months, I was giving other people's priority than my own needs, my own dreams. I was thinking, oh my God, my partner is more important, my family, my children. I don't have a children, but I can exactly tell you like, oh, my partners, my family, my sister, my brother, they are more important. I should first prioritize them. So I was like pushing away my dreams and my needs. I was thinking, those are not so important. Let's do it tomorrow. Me second. And that's something that's also a pattern that you have been always prioritizing others' needs than yourself. What happens is that the more you do that, the more you dislike yourself, the more you lose your confidence. And that also you lose even you lose the momentum. You start procrastinating, and then the negative belief became more and more. That negative voice became more and more until you reach to a point that you lose yourself, your identity. Like I was before starting my journey, I was completely lost, like lost in my identity, lost who I am, because I was giving all priority to my family, to my friends. I thought I'm not so important to do that. And I want you to write in the message which one of these one or any of these limiting beliefs you have today. Because if you feel that you are telling yourself, there is a voice when you wake up, when you are going, when you're doing something, telling you this, then this is the time to be aware of them and then to put a stop on them. Because if you don't put a stop, it will kill you. If you don't stop them, it will drain you more and drain you more, and you're going to go to a loop, like a cycle. Always you want to do something, and even if you start, because of these patterns, these limiting beliefs you have, along the way, after a few months, you're going to stop because you think, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, I cannot do this. Oh my God, I cannot do this. There are so many other better than me. I cannot do this. And if I wasn't that moment, when I had these voices, if I wasn't putting in a stop, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here today telling you about my story. I will tell more about my story in later in next chapter about how what happened in my. But one thing I want to tell you is the first thing, just write in the chat, write in the Facebook if you are with us, and be honest with yourself. Okay, today is all about being honest with yourself, with your feeling. And if you don't want to even write it in the chat, write it in a paper, because the awareness is very important. There is something wrong you are doing, that your business is not working or you are not starting. You're just bringing excuses. It can be different excuses. Family, partner, children, other betters. I don't know how to do that. It's difficult. All these things, there is a negative voice that telling you to just stay in your comfort zone. And today you need to be aware and just write down, okay, what is those voice that telling you every day? And you want to put a stop, because it's draining you. It's killing you, all your energy and who you really are. It's draining all your potential. And you shouldn't settle for that. Okay, so let's go and move on. Write for me in the chat. Let me see. Oh, I love it, love it. Yeah, I offer free services. That's great. Amazing. I love that. Yeah, the one who is able to make people smile and inspire. Yeah, always prioritize other before myself. Yeah, I understand you, Robin. I have been there. I have been, oh my God, I have been the most people pleaser in my work. Oh my God, it killed me. I went through a huge trauma because of that, just prioritizing other people. Yeah, I'm not ready yet. Khadija, for me, I'm not good enough. Family, yeah, children, can feel you, understand you. Yeah, Colin says, I'm recovery from being codependent people pleaser. Exactly, I have been in your situation, Colin. Can understand you. Okay, great. But I love it that you are writing in the chat and also maybe in your notebook, and you are making, really put it in the paper. When you put it in a paper, when you write in the chat, it means you are aware of that, and that is the first step for the change. That's the first step, because your 90% of everything you do is the mindset, okay? The mindset, that voice, that patterns you have. And 10% is the strategy, is the system. We will go and talk about that. That's why we say this, stop. We should stop self-sabotaging ourselves, because it's very expensive to play. I have told also, it's very expensive. It's very costly to play so small when you have so much to give in this short world, in this short life we have. Okay, let's go and talk about the second reason. The second reason most people don't get what they want is that they don't know why they want it. So the first thing is what they want, and the second is why they want it. You know, as I told you before, like the reason why, okay, the reason why is really important. The first reason is the what. What do you want? And then to move forward, to just not stop and get drained again in your limiting beliefs, the why is very important. The what keeps you to just start, get the momentum. But if you don't have the why, if you don't know your purpose for what you are doing, you are not going to stay long. No. So when I started, I thought I know my why, but the more I went into the journey, then I felt, no, that wasn't really my purpose, to just make money, because that was maybe the reason, but there was a deeper purpose. It was so much pain that I got, especially the trauma I got from my work. I got from the surrounding, and like just holding myself back, like being in that voice, negative voice all the time, that I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough. Just be quiet, Maria, be quiet, be quiet. You know, my voice was telling me, be quiet. Oh, don't talk with them anything. Just say yes. Just say okay, like a people pleaser. But when I started my journey, my vibe was that no more previous Mariam, no more old Mariam. I was sick of who I became just by listening to my negative voice. I said, whatever happens, I'm not going back to that old Mariam. I will die, but I will never go back to the person I was, because I had enough of that. I don't want to go back. I don't want to be a people pleaser. I want to become a person. When I look at in the mirror, I say, Mariam, oh my God, I love you. Oh my God, I want you. I mean, to just kiss myself, like to love myself. I wanted to be in that position. Took me few years, but today I tell you, like, when I look at in the mirror, I love myself. I'm proud of myself. And that is because the decision I made 3 years ago. However, I tell you, still there is. It's not that I am perfect now, I'm in the best position. No, I will be honest with you. Every step of your journey, you are going to face some fears, but still there are some. So whenever even you get your first client, oh, that's the biggest fear. When you start your coaching program and then you launch it, that's the biggest fear. When you go to market yourself, to become visible, look at in the camera, do your first masterclass, that's the biggest fear that you're going to face. And that's the biggest success, the big success when you overcome it. But still, there are more. But when you do the first one, then you grow more. You grow more. So what I want to tell you is that your why is important, but also your why will evolve. As you grow, as you become a better person, your why, your purpose get deeper and deeper. You find other whys as well. So what I want you to do is that in the chat or in your paper, write 5 purpose, why you want it. Like if the coaching business, if you really want to start it, why you want it. Okay? I mean, what happens? I tell you honestly, what happens if you don't do it? I mean, if you have been just thinking about it for the last 1 year or 6 months, I mean, then don't do it. But if it is really important for you, why? Why it is important for you? What is the purpose? What is the reason behind that, that you cannot live without that? Like even with the dreaming of that, what is the main reason you started? And what is the main reason you want to go move forward? You want to go back, become the same person like last year, 2 years, or you want to be the same in the same situation? Or you want to move forward. That's the most important thing. I tell you one thing, no amount of money, no amount of money has made me fulfilled and happier than the confidence, the personality, the person I have become today. Even if I say like, okay, if someone gives me, or if I earn even 1 million, like someone give me 1 million, 10 million, or 100 million, with the same Mariam I was 3 years ago, who, if they tell me what you choose, I say this. I say, even if I don't have anything, of course that's not true, but if I say, if I don't have, but the confidence, the person I have become today, the amount of people I have impacted and how much I have grown, that you cannot, that is priceless. That is priceless. I'm not going to change that Mariam here, my soul, I'm not going to change that with anything, any amount of money, nothing. Because that is the person you have grown. That is the person you feel good about yourself. That's your soul that are connected. Okay, so that should be a reason. So what is your why? What is your purpose? Why you want to start, for example, your coaching business? Why you want to build something? Why you want to change your situation? What is that why? That when you think about it, when I think about my why, it's just bring tears in my eyes. And I feel like so good about me in my soul. 3 years ago, oh my God, I was looking in the mirror and I was like, I don't like this. I don't know this person. I don't want to say, but I tell you, I hate that. I hate that person. I hate that person when I was waking up, depressed, stressed, feeling so much alone. And the worse than that is that I was pretending I am happy, for so long. I was just pretending. And when I wanted to change, and when I told people that, yeah, this is not me, I want to change, and I went through transformation, like I changed everything, the people got shocked, said, oh, I thought you were happy. But I wasn't. I was just pretending, people pleaser. And that is not that Mariam. This is the Mariam. Okay, this is the Mariam again want to wake up. That wasn't Mariam. That was a fake Mariam. So today, if you're feeling that you are living in your fake personality, just because you want to pretend, just you want to change, just want to show that everything in your situation is good, stop that, okay? You're just going to kill your soul. And for so many years, I did that. I don't want to go back to that situation. And write your why. What is your purpose? Why you want to do that? Why you want to go along the way for a long journey? What is the reason behind that? Okay, if you love this, just write it down. Write down. I will definitely go and read it. Oh, I love that. Your wise candy. I love horses. Want to make them feel more comfortable. People they are with. Yeah, I love that. I want to become more confident, self-employed. Love that. Love that. The more important thing, the more important thing is that who you want to become, why you want to become that person you are dreaming about. Okay, that's the most important thing. Okay, let's go to the number 3. The number 3, the third reason most people never reach their goals. This is, oh my God, this is just killer, mind blowing, because they are poor receivers. Poor receivers. You know, you want to give. That's why we are people pleaser. And you don't want to receive, because you give, and you just block everything to just receive it. You don't see anything because you have closed your in front of you everything for receiving, for every opportunity. And that's why, like, you have all this negativity, and everyone who wants to come give you the opportunity, or maybe the universe, you are not ready to receive it because you are full of this wall with all negative voice, with all negative thinkings, negative beliefs. Most people feel unworthy or undeserving. They feel like, I'm not worthy of that. The universe wants to give us, but because our mind is not ready, we just wanted to give because we believe that I give not just with money, I give my time, or they are more important. I give my time to my sister, my brother, my partner, my children, my friends. They are more important. Let me give. And when it comes to receiving something to help you to change, you block yourself because you have made yourself that person, you have made to be non-receiver, and you feel that you are unworthy deep inside. Maybe you think, like, consciously you say, no, I am worthy, I am, but in reality, when you are doing any action, there is a voice telling you, no, you are not unworthy. I'm not going to receive that. I don't deserve that. I don't deserve to earn 10,000 a month. I don't deserve to grow my business. I don't deserve to impact lives, like the voice telling you. Okay? But you need to think, you need to believe this. You are worthy because you're alive right now. You are worthy. So I want you to just write it in the chat, write it in your paper. You are worthy. I just say, I am worthy because I am alive right now. I am worthy. I am worthy because I am alive, because who I am. But it doesn't mean that I'm not going to work on myself, but I am worthy. I am worthy to receive. Not only give, but also receive from the universe, from the people who wants to help me, from clients I'm going to get, okay? Because you're going to receive. And that's also awareness to know that you are worthy. However, you have been conditioned to believe that it's always better to give than receive. We have all been conditioned, like in our probably culturally, in our system, it's always better to give, but we have problem even receiving or asking even a question or asking for the help. And part of that is that we want to just go on our own. We think that, oh, I can do it on my own. I don't need anyone's help. I don't want to receive any help. Because in our mind is just to give, give, give. But when it is to receiving, we stop that. Okay? So start being great receivers, not only givers. The most important thing is receivers. Okay? And you are worthy of that. Okay. And then change your core beliefs. That is the way, the starting point to change your core beliefs. What are the core beliefs that you have? We have already talked about. What are those core beliefs that, is it the unworthiness? Is it that you're not good enough? What are the old beliefs that you had, your values, and now you want to change them? Okay, and there are two ways that to do that, to change. If you want to achieve something that is really important, I usually do that, and most of the great coaches held that first of all, there are two things: pain and pleasure. You can link the pain to the things we want to change. So for example, I tell you myself, I will be very straight with you. Every time it has happened, because I am also a human and I'm not perfect either, even me after like running this business for 3 years. Sometime happened in my life, in my journey, I felt like, oh my god, maybe this is not really for me. I should leave that. Maybe I should give up on that. I have had these thoughts. And then what happened, I linked that to the last job I had, and I hate, oh my God, I was so unhappy with that job, the last job I had, that whenever I feel or I think of the quitting, then I just think about the pain I received, the person I was that time, the people pleaser person. Then I linked that, and then I said, oh my god, no, I'm not going to go to that, back to that, Mariam. I'm not going to go back to that job that I hated. I'm not going to back. So when I link it to that pain, then I say, okay, let's move on. What do I need to do to not go to the back to that situation? Then it gives me momentum, and then I go back. So that's one way to link your pain, because I'm sure you have pain. There are something that makes you, it hurts you, and you want to just move away from them, like move forward into your goals, the things that gives you fulfillment, happiness. So that's one thing to the pain. Another, which for me, the pain in the beginning when I started, like the pain was more stronger for me because I wanted to just get away from that pain. I didn't want to go towards that. The second thing is linked to the brain, to your pleasure, which comes to your purpose as well, to your why you want that, what kind of life it gives you, or what kind of person you are when you with what you want to do. So for example, okay, I'm going to impact so many lives, but at the same time, I'm going to have freedom to travel, freedom whenever I want to work. So either the pain or you can link it to the pleasure. For some people, especially with the starting, there is always a pain. You have a pain. There is something that is not working and you don't want that. You want to change. So that pain gives you like this how can I say this momentum to move forward to your goals, to achieve your goals, or take action on towards your goals. Or the second part is the pleasure. Think about the pleasure or your purpose. What kind of life you are visualizing you want. Okay, good. And the only reason, so now we have talked about 3 reasons why people they don't get what they want. Now specifically we are going to talk about the mindset for coaches, why the coaches are not getting any result they want, or entrepreneurs, they don't get the result they want. What is the reason behind their failure? There are 5 biggest mistakes that we are going to deep and talk about that. The first reason is that of course everything comes from the mindset. So the only reason you may still fail, even if you start your coaching business, is that you are unwilling to upgrade your thinking. If you are unwilling, or if you start a business without changing your mindset, then it ends up with a failure. And how you want to grow bigger, there is one thing that you can do to grow bigger, is that to let go of the smaller you, or your old thinking, old beliefs, old fears. If you are thinking, I had clients, when they were starting, they were telling me, Mariam, what if I cannot do that? What if I don't get any sale? What if I don't I cannot even do that? What if I cannot even post or go to market myself, or I'm afraid to even fail? So what I told her is that I understand it is scary, it is fearful, but you have all the foundations to move forward. You have someone to help you, to hold you accountable. And when it comes to hold you accountable, helping you, giving you all the strategy, the tools, and still be with you, build with you together, that's one thing. However, I cannot control your mind. Okay? I can tell you, but I cannot go to your brain and change that. So if you are thinking all the time about your failures, if you're all the time thinking about negative things, you attract. There is law of attraction. You attract what? You attract failure. If you are all the time, you need to, at some point, you need to trust inside, here, inside. You have all the tools. But if you are still thinking with so much of fear, with so much of negativity, then you are going to attract more negativity, more fears. At some point, you need to stop and trust the process. Think clearly that is my old belief. I have all the tools, every foundation to move forward. So you need to start upgrading your mindset. Let go of and think about, is that really true that I'm going to fail? Because I have all the foundation, all the steps to succeed. Why then why do I fail then? It's because your mind, your fearful mind, wants you to just be in your situation. However, with every small action, and what I said, that I told my client, just take a small action. What is the first thing that makes you so afraid? Take action on that small step. And then you feel so much greatness inside you. You feel that, oh my God, that fear was just in my mind. I was just overthinking it. Now it has changed. But if you don't make that action and then don't move forward, you are going to procrastinate, you are going to feel imposter. To avoid this is just to take the first action, even if it is a small. Instead of thinking that, just take action. So what you need to do is that you need to let go of your smaller you and your thinking, your old beliefs. So, and another thing is evolve how you think and what you know. And expand your comfort zone and willingness to do whatever it takes. So be coachable, be a learner, constant learner. If you think that you know it all, then it will be a problem for you. Be always a coachable, be always a constant learner. Now let's go and talk about 5 mindset mistakes that most coaches make, and it leads to failure. If you want to know that, just write in the chat, yes, I want to know. Great. Yeah, shall you say I want to know that? Okay, write in the chat if you want to know, because I'm not going to continue. Also, write in the Facebook. If you're in the Facebook, you have not joined Zoom, just write in the chat. Write in the chat you want to know. Okay, love that. Yes, okay, great. Let's go. Let's go continue. So there are basically five mistakes, 5 mindset mistakes. And these are the foundation for you to, after knowing these mistakes, these are the foundation to work on them and move forward to building and growing your coaching business. Okay, the first one. The first one is that the coaches, when they started, they have this unlimited time mindset. Okay, what is the problem? How they think? They think that oh my God, when I'm going to start I have told to my clients, they think that when I'm going to start my coaching business, I need to wait. For example, one example is I need to wait until my whole coaching program, all the videos, all the courses is done, and then I'm going to start marketing myself, which is wrong, completely wrong. You don't need to wait until everything is perfect, until everything is done. So as soon as you know that the basics are done, and even if it is not complete, you're just testing it out, just go ahead and start with that. So for example, if you have an offer, just start selling your offer. You don't need to wait until the whole program is done, because you're going to lose the momentum as well. You're not going to have time. For example, you join a program or maybe a course and you think, or let me give you a good examples. You think you have maybe 6 months, 1 year to just start your coaching business. And with that mindset, it has become 2 years, 3 years, and some even 4, 5 years. And then you look at the whole years and see, you have not done anything just because you thought that I'm not ready yet. Oh, I have a lot of time to do that. And before that, I need to do this. Before that, I need to do that. I'm not ready yet. So you think you have unlimited time to just start, or to basically to start a coaching. And then after 4 or 5 years, you think, oh my God, what happened? Like it was so short time, you didn't even notice that. Okay, so don't wait. If you really have something inside you want to share, just start it. Okay, you don't have unlimited time. You have very, very, very short time. And the more you procrastinate, the more you wait, the more those imposter comes to you. And of course, the fearful mind will change your mindset, and then you will stay in the same place you have been. Never ever wait. Okay, if you feel that this is something for you, you want to really build your coaching business, then just go for that. Don't wait. Success loves speed. and you need to build up momentum by taking action. So you build up momentum by taking action, even if it is a small action. That also, when you take action, even if it is a small action, that helps you to just overcome overthinking and procrastination, or get into the loop of imposter syndrome. So whenever you get an opportunity, whenever you feel like, even today, just start. Okay? You don't have unlimited time. But most coaches, they think they have unlimited time. They take a lot of time, 3 months, 1 year. And that's because when you lose momentum, you're not going to take action. The second one is no progress mindset. What do I mean by that? If you think you are coming to a coaching program, you want to start that, if you just come with this mindset that, okay, I'm going to just come to join a coaching program just to make money, if that's the only reason for you, then you are going to fail. Why? Because you don't see all those fears that you face, overcome it. You don't see all those confidence you gain every step, every taking action, overcoming those old patterns. You are ignoring them. And when you think that, oh, I have not made any sales, or I have not done anything, I have not got any clients, so what happens is that you are going to just set up your mindset for failure. So when you are even starting, think that what you have got so far, the progress, every progress in every step of your coaching business or building your business, what you do, that you overcome your fears, you gain confidence, you have built your maybe offer, you have set up your funnel, or even just booking the calls. These are all part of the being self-aware. I didn't make, like, when I didn't make for a few months, I didn't make any money because I was just building and building. And also the most important thing, I was working on my mindset and my healing. If I was just thinking about the money, if I was just thinking that, okay, I'm here just to make money, I wouldn't belong here. I took a lot of lessons, I made mistakes, and then I rise again. I got confidence and learned, and then continued. So one thing is the no progress. If you think that you are not doing any progress, that you are setting up your mindset for failure. The third one is get done or perfection. We talked about this in the first one, but this is kind of a bit different. If you are waiting for example, in your case, if you have not even started your coaching business, if you're waiting for a perfect time or until you feel ready, then you already set up your mind for failure. You will never be perfect. I tell you, you will never be perfect. Even me now, coming to this master class, I am not perfect. Okay, no one will be perfect. Everyone has its own way, but just be very, very authentic and do the things that is necessary and learn from that. That's the most important thing. If you feel that I will wait until I'm feeling ready or until I am ready, then I will start, then you are never going to feel that, because you have the mindset of perfectionist. You just think that, okay, I'm going to, until I feel perfect, until I feel ready, until I feel that, oh, now I'm good, it's the best time of my life. It will never, when you have so much of pain, when you are not ready, that's the exact time you need to start. There is never perfect time. Or when you are even in your coaching business, if you think that, oh my God, I'm not going to go market myself until my whole coaching program done, until I have done all the videos and the course, then what happens? You're going to lose the momentum. you have set up your mind for failure. So never think that you need to wait until everything is perfect, because it will never be perfect. All the time you need to upgrade it, make it better, make it better. For my coaching program, maybe this is the 20 or 30 version of that. The first one, that time was great, but now when I look at it, it wasn't great. But you upgrade it, you work on it, you test it, and you learn it. So even if it is imperfect, even if it is not good, just start it. Just start. That's how I do that. Do you think when I did my first challenge, I was ready? Oh my God, no. It was just 2 weeks. I planned it. Very straight. I just planned it. I said, I'm going to do that. And then, I got so much momentum, even if I didn't know anything, but I just started. And along the way, for the first week, I learned, oh my God, so much things that I couldn't learn in whole 1 year. They told me, oh, don't do it the first challenge because you need to be ready with this, you need to be ready with this. And I said, why should I wait? I'm just going to do that, test it. If I fail, the next one I will do better. So imagine what? The first one, I did it, still I got good result. It wasn't really good, but the second one was amazing, because I learned how to do that. And I didn't need so much of planning, because I already know how to do that. And the third one, I have not done it, but like it's so easy now in my mind. But when I started my first challenge, I was like, oh, shaking. Can I do that? So you always grow. Every step you do, you are going great. Your first master class, probably sorry, but you suck. It will suck. Maybe you are not be good with that. But your second, your third, your fourth, your fifth, it'll be amazing. You become a great speaker. And that's the whole journey. You should look at it. Okay? Cool. Let's go now. Take action. Just take action. Don't think about it. Even if you don't know how to do that, just take action and do it. And then you will learn from that. The fourth one is the failure is bad. Oh my God, I tell you, I was stuck with this so much. Any other mindset problems I had, just put it aside. I was so much afraid of failure that I wasn't even aware how much it held me back. Like I was thinking, what if I started and if I became failure, what will people will laugh at me? I will be judged with so many people. And if you think that the failure, if in your mind, if you think you are going to fail, then you are definitely are going to fail. But if you see failure as a lesson in your life, if you see that every step you are doing, and even if you fail, even if in your master class no one comes, still there is something you learn. Your marketing was not good, maybe your tech stuff was not good, and you know what you need to work on. The next time you become better. Like I had clients, they didn't even know how to use the Zoom. And then like after 1 month, they were like so tech savvy. They already like they were coming, they even was doing live training, master classes in Zoom, like how to do the live streaming. It was crazy. If they were thinking that they are, oh my God, it's scary, they are going to fail, then they wouldn't have gone and moved forward. So you should always see failure as a lesson. There is no word as a failure. It doesn't exist. It's a lesson you are going to get. And honestly, I had so much problem with this. I had so much, this was my biggest hurdle in my mindset wise, was biggest hurdle. I was struggling with this because as a person, as a people pleaser person, you of course you see what other people think about you, and you're so much also afraid of judgment. And that was like something that I was thinking, oh my God, should I do that? What if I fail? What happens? And then I changed my mindset. I learned that I don't care because my failure is not failure, it's a lesson. I have already been living in failure. I have been failing me, you know? What do I have anymore to lose? Because I have lost me. I have lost my soul. What can be more than that? And then I said, enough. There is no failure. Because I cannot tolerate that Mariam anymore. I'm going to learn and I'm going to get better. I'm going to learn and I'm going to get better. And since I have changed my mindset, now nothing can stop me. Even if I fail, I get up, like maybe max few hours, and then I get up. I don't care. Okay, I got my lesson. Now that way didn't work. Now this is step. That way didn't work. Now this is step. And I'm just taking action, taking action. People tell me like how you could do like your challenges. You did like in few months, I did a lot of things in my system. And I say that, yeah, I didn't wait for to be ready. I say that this is the time I see that and I implement it. I do that. If I fail, okay, then I learn it because I want to learn. I want to learn. I want to learn. The learner. I love Mariam, the learner Mariam, we can say. Yeah. So never think that your failure will be failure. It's a lesson and you're going to learn. Every day you're going to learn a lesson. And then tomorrow, you're not going to make the same mistake. You're not going to do the same thing because now you have learned it. You have mastered it. Great. Yay. Great. Yeah, you see, for me now, I see a challenge. Exactly. I have been there, especially if you're a people pleaser, this will be the biggest hurdle. And what you can do for your mindset, take action, small action, start with something small, okay? And then take it as a lesson. Like first time when I did my masterclass, no one came. No one came. And then I noticed that, okay, I did some stuff wrong with my masterclass. I didn't do very well with my marketing. I didn't very well do market myself. There was my presentation maybe was not good, my speaking was not good, and every day I just focus on one thing. Not like, in the first, you cannot do either, because every step you are going to focus on something better. When I started, I just had Facebook group. I didn't have any website, I didn't have any funnel, and it wasn't necessary either. But as good as I became, then I add up. So don't wait that everything will be perfect, and then don't see it as a failure. If you don't have it, you're going to fail. It's a lesson you're going to learn. Be the learner. No failure. Great. Okay, the fifth one, this is also great. The I cannot do mindset. Okay, I cannot do that. And this is mainly, especially among women, they say that, oh, I'm not a tech savvy, I cannot do that, I will not be able to do that. That's wrong. The problem is that you feel you are uncomfortable, it's inconvenience, it makes you uncomfortable, and you won't last in the business just because you don't know something. And I tell you one thing, instead of change your word, because in your mindset, in your mind, you are just saying, I can't, I can't, I can't, I can't. And your mind think that you cannot, really you cannot. Instead, replace it, I won't, or I don't know now. Like, I don't know it now, or how can I learn it? So never say that I cannot do that. Instead, change it to, okay, I don't know that yet. And make it as a question, how can I learn it? How can I find a solution for that? That's the most important thing. You don't need to be a funnel builder to build a funnel. I am not a funnel builder, but I can make it like small, simple way. You don't need to be a complete tech savvy to be able to do a live stream. You learn it small step. You don't know it yet, but you're going to learn. You don't know it yet, but you're going to learn. So never say that I cannot do that. There is no cannot. How can you do that? How can you learn? You don't know it yet, but you're going to learn. Okay? Is that helpful so far? You're loving it? Just write for me. Write in the chat. I want you now, write from these 5 mindset. The failure, I cannot do that. What was more? What was more? The perfection, the perfectionist. What was more? What we had? Just write which one of these you feel now you are in that situation when it comes to mindset. Which one of them? I believe it's because I wanted more than they and said I will suffer, hence I will come for by free. Okay. Okay. I understand you, Colin. For me, the failure, yeah. I understand, yeah. Which one of them you feel? Okay, Adria. Okay, great. Yeah. But which one of them you think it's a hurdle for you? Which one of them you think that's a mindset problem and you want to work on that? Write it for me, okay? And one thing I want you to think is that always think about you don't need to be wealthy, or you don't need to how can I say, like, you don't already, if you don't have any clients, or if you don't have, like, if you're not a millionaire, it doesn't mean you're not successful. What you can do to set up your mindset in the right way is that already you condition your mindset, um, and say always that I am successful. Already believe in your mind that you are successful. You have not conditioned yourself emotionally. If you think today you are not successful, it's because you still have the belief that you are not worthy of that. So what you can do is that free yourself from that illusion that you are not already wealthy or successful. So when you think that I'm successful and say it, I am wealthy and I'm successful, what happens is that your mind start accepting that and believing that. That's the most important thing you learn, that if you just think that I'm not successful, your mind believe that. If you say it loudly and believe it, that you are wealthy, you are successful, then your subconscious mind believe that, and you set your mind for success as well. So how do you make sure that you get the success? How do you make sure? Is anyone right? Anyone there in the chat in Facebook, write for me, how do you make sure that you get success? To have someone hold you accountable, to give you all the tools, all the strategies, all the system, and help you with upgrading your mindset. I will be honest, and I have been, but I will tell you transparently. For so many months, I was trying to figure out when I started, and I ended up with depression. I ended up I was on the edge to give up, just because I had this ego that I can't do that on my own. This journey, being an entrepreneur, being in the coaching business, it's so difficult, building a business, something you wanna build from scratch, is super difficult and lonely, but you don't need to do it alone. You don't need to go all the way alone and end up either quitting or come to the result wasting a lot of time, come to this conclusion that yes, you need help. Because even me at this stage, I have my mentors. I have just invested in a mastermind, so with so much of money. I'm going to travel to so many mentorship programs, because I'm investing in myself. And this year you're going to see a lot of things that's happening. But I tell you, no one can do that alone. If you want to become a great receiver, you need to start being open with the opportunities that comes to you. Okay? So this is the way. That's why we have this 3 months program where I hold you accountable, mindset wise, from marketing, sales, tools, strategies, everything you need, I will be there for you. Even the all mistakes I made, I'm not going to let you do that. I will hold you accountable. And I'm not going to hold back anything. I will give it all, even the things, the strategies you don't need.